Shall we start? No? Ladies first?
No, say it, because I think it sounds really nice with your accent.
What, Archwell Audio?
Yeah.
Archwell Audio.
I mean...
Really?
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Today is December 14, 2022. It is 11:32 a.m. I just came from a meeting and I was going on Twitter and I said, you know what? Let me bookmark and record some stuff for you. Whenever I get to it, I get to it. So let's go on Twitter. Before I left this morning, actually, I put, oh, this guy, he passed. I can't believe it. They say it's suicide. I don't know. Twitch? I upload this. This is something I edit before I left this morning. Where's the homepage? But anyway, I was gonna go on my community board to show you what I posted before I left this morning, but I don't want to waste time. Let's go on Twitter. So this is one of the things I just saw. Look at this. 1 minute ago, I just respond to it. Right? Bethenny Frankel thinks the Harry and Meghan series was a smash and grab for money. Alright, so everybody seems to be making it seems like them making money off of their truth is a bad thing. I don't know. So there's me here. Why they're making it seems like making honest living earning is wrong. People profited off of them with lies. They are making money on their truth. Those lies, royal voters, British media, British press keep telling on them raise their security concern. It's not cheap. I said Mahali's family, cash in as much as you can. Yeah, who is she? The squad asking who she is. Okay, the one who was rejected by Meghan's ex, and she originally tried to use that connection for clout. Really? I'm telling you, you learn something new every day. Really? When it didn't work, suddenly she hated Meghan. What? I didn't know that. And everyone knows, you Bethenny, know all about a smash and grab. The queen of smash and grab has no room to talk. She will know what money grabbing looks like, being an expert and all. Okay, does anyone care what she has to say? Nope. Someone responded, said no. What is that? Projection. Oh, that's just a GIF. Okay, after this I'm moving on. Okay, who is she? Never heard before. So much funny. Okay, I don't know her. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. I don't have that much. I have like an hour worth of video I need to edit. I think from yesterday or maybe this morning. I don't know. So I don't want to make more. Alright, so there's this one here. They all coming out to tell their truth now. They all are afraid for some reason. Okay, there's Voice Suitor. Quote, I was told, because I'm quite critical of the monarchy in many ways, I was told that I could say what I want about Harry and Meghan, but I had to lay off of William and Kate. That was the instruction from the editor. Wow. They could say anything about Harry and Meghan. Okay, the two people that the palace told to shut their mouth, don't respond, don't explain, you know, this BS that they had. But the other one they cannot talk about. Wow. Norman Baker regularly writes for The Sun and Daily Mail. All right, 56 seconds.
Yes, the Express this morning is reporting, as other papers are, that the latest trailer from the new section of Harry and Meghan's Netflix documentaries, where he's said that they, whoever they is, but it's the palace of the media, wouldn't tell the truth to protect us, but they would do to protect William. Well, I mean, I'm pretty fed up with Harry and Meghan, to be honest with you, and I think most people are. You know,
so why are you talking about him? Why are you talking about him? He literally been telling you guys, stop telling lies about him, so you should have stopped. I mean, I don't understand. Growing people, growing men, growing women over there in the UK, they can't seem to think the right way, to do the right thing. I don't understand this. I mean, well, let's listen.
You just go away and live their lives. However, having said that, there is probably some truth in that, in the sense that However, having said that, there is probably some truth in that, in the sense that the palace in particular was very keen to make sure that the heir to the throne was protected. And Harry could be sacrificed if necessary. And Harry could be sacrificed if necessary.
No, it's all right.
And actually,
my God, Harry could be sacrificed if necessary. What kind of medieval mindset is this people are in?
Savage AF. Savage. Savage AF.
Oh my Lord. And that they disregard Harry's feelings. In one of the videos, I was like, I think that's the one I need to edit. You know, I was like, my goodness, you need to understand people's feeling, so you don't keep on repeating the same thing again. Oh, that was the MP. That was him. He was like, everything in the UK. Well, not everything, but it seems like the UK is in a much better place right now. And I put screenshot of Caroline Flack. You know, she was going through some stuff because it's not them. They don't really care about what they say about the other people. All right, let's listen.
Actually, when I was working, I shouldn't give the name of the paper, but I was doing a piece for one of the nationals, writing a piece, and I was told, because I'm quite critical of the monarchy in many ways, I was told I could say what I want about Harry and Meghan, but I had to lay off William and Kate. That was the instruction from the editor. So there are
okay, that's fine. You could say whatever about Harry and Meghan, but are they truthful? Look at Omid. I don't know if it's in this one that I respond to, where I said Omid been telling his truth. We may not like his truth or his perspective, but he kept the principle, the ethic of journalism by telling his side of the story the way that he sees it. Why can't you guys do that? Why did you have to go overboard, find stories and write nonsense, make people believe like this is the truth? Why do you have to do that? I don't know. If I was Harry, all of them was coming out saying all of this, I'll use it against them and sue their asses on it, because they traumatized him throughout his, his teenage years. My goodness.
I think there was an element of truth in what he says.
There it is. He just confirmed Harry here. Let me play the last few parts here.
And Harry could be sacrificed if necessary. And actually, when I was working, I shouldn't give the name of the paper, but I was doing a piece for one of the nationals, writing a piece, and I was told, because I'm quite critical of the monarchy in many ways, I was told I could say what I want about Harry and Meghan, but I had to lay off William and Kate. That was the instruction from the editor. So I think there was an element of truth in what he says. Yes, the Express this morning.
That's it. It's playing again. All right, let's see here. Prince Harry has 2 pending lawsuits against the Daily Mail publisher for libel and gross breach of privacy, as well as a lawsuit against the Sun for phone hacking. That's in addition to the defamation and copyright lawsuit against the Mail that Harry and Meghan have already won. Well, it is this guy, well, he didn't want to give the name, but these people are pretty much spilling the beans. I will use that against them. All right, let me read some of these and then let me go into Royal Suitors 15 comments under here. So King Charles and the late monarch Elizabeth allowed the media to abuse and bully a pregnant woman. Suicidal ideation. Meghan received orchestrated abuse from the media without any pushback. William and Kate shouldn't be near any mental health initiative. Oh, I've been saying this. Whenever I come across something online that says they're into mental health and things, guess what link that I put? I search for that link where, what is it, the shout thing? I covered in one of my videos where after Harry had left, Harry was part of, the royal organization, whatever it calls. That's not the name of it. Okay. When Harry left, that shout where people will call, random people, you call for free so you have somebody to speak to ease your mind, whatever's in your mind. Okay. It was fine. You could tell your stories. It was supposed to be kept a secret, or whichever. They protect whatever information you give them. But after Harry left, some of those information, those people were calling for free to tell them. They went to a for-profit organization. Is it organization or firm? I don't know. Okay, I don't remember. So these people, they really don't care about people's feeling whatsoever. All right. That's that. I'm still in shock that without asking permission ahead of time or informing her afterward, they removed Meghan's name from Archie's birth certificate. Currently, it reads that his mother is the Duchess of Sussex. Should they actually manage to strip her title legally? Let's see here. That's a good question. Okay, is that usual? Is that how it reads on Kate's birth certificate? No, they did not remove Kate's name on her 3 children's birth certificate, just Meghan's. Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't see Kate's one. Okay, yeah, I can't believe they did that. I found a Vanity Fair article trying to explain it. I still don't get it. Here's the link. Maybe someone else gets it. Okay, frankly, let me bookmark this. Alright, frankly, this reminds me too much of historical practice of wives who lack standing, not being into birth records. They did that. Alright, so let's go back. I did say I was gonna go to this. Let's go to that. There's Royal Suitor. Alright, let's read this again. Prince Harry has 2 pending lawsuits against the Daily Mail publisher for libel and grossest breaches of privacy, as well as a lawsuit against the Sun for phone hacking. That's in addition to the defamation and copyright lawsuit against the Mail that Harry and Meghan have already won. Okay, so the palace does intervene on behalf of the royal, just not on Meghan's behalf. Gee, that's what Meghan said. Yet more evidence, she wasn't lying. You know how the derangers keep on saying that 17 lies and all of that? It's like every day the revelation keeps on, spilling. Okay. And let's not forget the letter the Queen wrote to some publication on Kate's behalf just as this was all going down. Oh, I'm not aware of that. Did the Queen wrote something? Okay, I'm not aware of this. Alright, there's 3 comment here. Let's see here. Okay, so that was that. Okay, what letter was that? So, okay, is there a royal law that says the palace is obligated to like her? I mean, nobody have to like anybody. Do you like everybody you work with? But you still manage to work with them. Nobody's saying to go out of your way to like Meghan. No. The basic of understanding, mutual respect and understanding, that's all they had to do. That's all. Nobody's telling anybody to go out of their way to like Meghan, to this, that. No. Guess who's supposed to like Meghan, love her and do her? That's Harry. That's all.
I know that I'm in love with this girl, and I hope that she's in love with me. At the end of the day, she chooses me and I choose her. And therefore, whatever we have to tackle together or individually will always be us together as a team. We're a fantastic team. We know we are,
but also giving up your
nice,
career.
Okay, because he fell in love with her to feel like,
but also giving up your
nice,
career.
Feel like he could bring her part of the team.
For me, it's an added member of the family. It's another team player as part of the bigger team, and
As you said, work as a team with
with you.
To be part of the royal member of the family, to do some of the work.
What we want to do is be able to carry out the right engagements, carry out our work, and
To help do some of the work because she was doing it.
In the UK, I'm excited to just really get to know more about the different communities here, smaller organizations who are working on the same causes that I've always been passionate about under this umbrella. And also being able to go around to the Commonwealth. I think it's just the beginning of the...
there's a lot to do. Try and encourage others and the younger generation to be able to see the world in the correct sense, rather than perhaps having a distorted view.
Okay? So nobody's saying anybody to go out of their way to like Meghan. Okay? Let's see here. At this rate, Harry and Meghan will have a steady sound of income for a while. That will be great. Okay, nothing but grifters, those two. All right, if you think so. Then she sued one of the tabloids and won. Yes. Okay, I'm beginning to wonder if the mail really hacked Harry's phone, or were they giving access? Very interesting. But nah, they will have to hack it because it's their private thing. I don't think even the firm have access. Well, look at what happened to Meghan's text messages. You never know. Maybe. You never know. I don't know. That's a very good question. That's a very good question. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. When I thought of Meghan's text messages, she couldn't retrieve it, but they put something on her phone where they themselves have it, where they were able to give it to the paper that she was suing. So that's a good question. All right, next tweet. The British press last year regarding Harry and Meghan's Christmas card, quote, "It's a Gap commercial," end quote. "So much American denim, it's a cheesy choice." The British press this year for William and Kate's Christmas card, quote, "How delightful, relaxed, and modern." Oh, I'm not. If it's okay, so there it is. This is the thing here. All right, this is the Christmas thing that they show, but I don't want to go into detail, because once I start looking at pictures, I start seeing things. So I don't want to go there. Okay, like everything, the Sussexes lead get criticized, for then the lame, lazy one copy it for applause. Even at this hour, they have not figured it out yet. All right, I don't want to talk about it. Notice, okay, discussing the picture, I don't want to talk about it. You could go to, I guess, to their fan page to look at the picture, but not here. William is the only one looking away from the camera with a forced smile. Kate and the kids look genuinely happy to be there. Okay, it's another version of them if you do and them if you don't. That's it. I don't know why I put this on the list. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, we know they just copy and paste. They can't really think originally. Oh shit, there it is again. And they said there was no agenda against the Sussexes. Let's see here. Okay, that's from the Telegraph. What year? Okay, maybe 2021, last year. Yeah, that's the Christmas picture from last year. Have Meghan and Harry been unveiled as Ralph Lauren's latest campaign stars? The squad got receipt. This is the one that they were talking about. Okay, are the Sussexes about to announce a new partnership with Gap? No, but the heavy denim theme of their 2021 Christmas card could easily be an advertising image for either label. That's from the Telegraph. And then this is here. Prince and Princess of Wales keep it casual with sunlit Christmas card. William, Kate, and their 3 children release upbeat festive picture showing that it's business as usual and the familiar royal style. That's December 13, 2022. Oh my lord, oh my lord. Well, let's just say they're just performing for the firm, okay? We know that by now. They don't need to think. They just need to look at what Harry did. Bam. You want me to perform? There. I'm performing for you. So I don't know. We should know by now. These people, because they're not really genuine about the thing. Harry and Meghan, on the other hand, are genuine with what they do. Alright? These people no get shame. Hala, LOL. They are not fooling anyone. They have no credibility. The entire world can see what copy and paste are doing. Okay, it's the shamelessness of it all. Same paper, similar outfit, different reaction. Why do they keep piling up evidence against themselves? That's a good way of putting it. And the words of the incomparable Miss Mariah Carey, quote, basic is not festive, end quote. Familiar royal style? I wonder why. There's the rolling eye. Next tweet. There's more comment, but I'm moving on. All right, let's see here. Oh, this one I posted it on my community board for you guys before I left. That was kind of funny. Squaddies, this is what we are to expect in the future. I really fell. There's no snake. Oh, I just realized that it's the snake. Alright, there's these two, whatever. Prince William is incandescent but plans to carry on, says Palace Insider. Okay, Archie's plan to write royal tell-all. Source close to Archie, who recently graduated from college, revealed the son of Prince Harry and Princess Meghan will be chronicling his life as the son of the once working royal. The squad, the imagination. This is said to be a direct attack against the monarchy and his grandfather, the king, if it still exists. Palace sources say there's no way back for Harry and Meghan after this. Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. Oh, there's this. Okay, this is the best version of growing up Archie I could find. LOL. Don't be mad at him. Oh yeah, he does wear suede shoes, I'm told. There's me here laughing my ass off. Good job. Talented Squaddies for sure. Okay, the dirty food bombshell. Archie finally breaks his silence. Remember in the docu-series where Archie said his foot is dirty?
I gotta do his foot, Mama, because I was with you.
There's that. Will Palace sources be absolutely positively there's no way back in the future? LOL. That's hilarious, but I doubt the monarchy survived that long. There's this. They're fighting for their lives out here. There's that. The monarchy won't be there in 10 years' time, so Uncle Billy will have to find another reason to be mad at the Montecito Royals. Okay, they won't be here in 2 years. Alright. Next tweet. The squad or something. There's more comment, but I'm moving on. Next tweet. There's this. Thomas Markle has never met any grandchildren from Scam and Thomas Jr. sides. Also cousin and his own mother. Sam Sr. both moved out. Junior. Sam and Junior both moved out when Meghan Markle was very little, but the royal babies is what crave him most, not grandkids. It's goal for business. He not after grandkids, but fame. Is it still in the thing, in the news? Okay, the latest breaking news comment and feature from The Independent. Alright, Thomas Markle, Meghan still has a father. I'd love to see my grandchildren. The Netflix documentary Harry and Meghan has sparked a reaction from Meghan's father, Thomas Markle, who was upset and surprised by Prince. Why are you surprised? Why are you surprised? The nonsense you pull out before the wedding. And he even came out and said the whole plan was to mess up the wedding.
That may have been one of the things that upset her. And of course the photographs were a setup. I was set up by a guy named Jeff Rayner and another guy named Dylan Howard, who was with American Media, I think. And the whole thing was a plan to actually mess up the wedding. And the whole thing was a plan to actually mess up the wedding.
Now that it's working, so it's not in the kind of way you want it to be, so you're gonna come in to mess it up some more. So they don't, I don't know, I'm not Harry and Meghan, so they don't want you to come and mess up what they have going on for them, in my humble opinion. Okay, and also great grandchildren too. Okay, that's never gonna happen, 100%. I'm a little worried about California's shady law about grandparents' right to visit, even if it's been a mess, but I hope it doesn't apply to royal babies. I think someone did respond to it. Let's see here. Yep, there it is. Nope, the California law doesn't favor Thomas Markle at all. When you read the basis for the visitation right, Thomas Markle is nowhere near meeting any of the criteria. His action puts the kids who are American VIPs in danger. Okay, so this is somebody who knows. he's not the, was it senior? Was SN? Senior, his other, okay, he haven't seen, okay. He has not seen his other grandkids either, so he got no footing for fighting. Okay, there's me here. Respond another word. He should have kept his mouth shut throughout Mahalis and his new wife's ordeal. There's me here. Got it. Okay, zero chance of him go near 100 meters. Okay, last year he was close to getting a lawyer to see grandkids because the California got a shady law about grandparents' right to visit no matter what, but the royal babies is not the same league as other babies to be used as a shady law. I hope Harry and Meghan move to another city if it happened. Let's see here. What is it? No, she's an immigration lawyer. Maybe she might know people, who knows. I'm talking about Meghan's niece. Okay, I knew he would eventually do this. I'm sorry, but he bashed Meghan repeatedly to the newscasters who bully her daily on television. He cares more about money than his daughter's mental health. He does not deserve to be in Archie's nor Lily's lives. Okay, said that T Markle doesn't get it. He is now an outlaw as far as Prince Harry is concerned. No one in their right mind will introduce their children to him. He has broken the family code. Trust. Yep. Can you imagine this? After all the ordeal that Harry and Meghan went through, and then for them to finally be somewhat, okay, somewhat in their little sanctuary, their little castle, that's their Montecito castle, to bring people to come and mess it up. Okay, Thomas Sr. is finished in Meghan's life and double finished in Royal Baby's life. Yep. And the thing is that I think, in some shape or form, he may not have been perfect at when Meghan was young, but he was doing the best he could as a father. But when they dangling those money in front of him, his whole basic principle just out the window. It's sad. Next to it, look at them breaking protocol standing in the kitchen. This is a direct attack on the Prince and Princess of Wales. This is the last straw. There is no going back after this. The king will make a decision on the children's title. They should not be invited to coronation. Look at them. Damn, this picture looks very sexy. Look at Meghan's leg. This is so nice. I'm so happy for Harry. That's all he wanted. That's all he wanted. This is so cute and sexy. Let's see here. How dare Meghan put her foot on Prince? Never mind that he's her husband. Why must she do this? The squad continue. Why must he do this? Why is he showing off he's her husband? This is an attack on the queen. What will Diana say? There is no way back after this. King shouldn't invite them to coronation. As a self-trained body language expert, I can tell you that foot on Harry's leg mean the vice is delicate. Delectable. Oh my goodness. The squad are crazy. And barefoot in her own kitchen. What is the world coming to? How is she barefoot in kitchen gifted by Her Majesty? This is so disrespectful to our culture and should be stripped of title. The squad, when one started, they all continue. They feed off each other. Quote, Meghan had the audacity to refer to Harry as her husband. What the heck was she thinking? I had no idea he was her husband until she said it. How will we explain this to the children? Their minds are too innocent for this type of corruption. What is that? Meghan Kelly slammed Meghan Markle for referring to Prince Harry as her husband. You want us all to know? After this, I'm moving on. There's a parody Kate Middleton. Okay, I bet my tiara collection they bang soon after that photo was taken. I wish they would have attended even if invited. Okay, wouldn't attend even if invited. Okay, me too. If he wants to go, she should stay at home, love up her baby, and leave the mess to the Windsors. Okay, OMG, her toenail are painted red. She broke protocol. How dare she? The queen hated red nail polish. She's such a rebel. Okay, here for comments, and they aren't disappointing. LOL. I'm telling you, the hilarity. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's black and white. I don't know what color it is. Next tweet. I need to at least edit something. I need to get some sleep. Next tweet. Okay, exactly. Haven't we as black people talk about colorism for ages? Okay, she tagged somebody. Taylor talking about Meghan on live. All right, 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Let's see what she said.
The same way that her mom did when that one person yelled at her mom and called her the N-word, and they never talked about it. And I think it's very fascinating how a lot of people are almost like off-put by that. But let's be very honest here. Like, is that not, do we not want light-skinned, biracial, black people to talk honestly about the privilege that they experience in the world? Like, how are we going to get mad at people for saying these things out loud? Like, she was not saying like, oh, I'm light-skinned, so I'm not really a black person, or like, I'm not really mixed. No, she is speaking very clearly about how her experience is not that she was treated as a black woman first.
Yeah, I understand. I understand the way she's putting it. And sometimes for the conversation to start, someone needs to put it out there. There's Meghan who put it out there. And then in response to that, Miss Dovia said, this is, did she say it was one of her regret for not teaching? I don't know if the word regret was in there, if Miss Dovia said that. Go check it out to verify. Okay, but it was one of the things she didn't do to teach. Not teach, I guess have a talk to Meghan about that. Alright, so let's continue.
Because she is biracial, because she is black and white. So it doesn't make sense for me to see this reaction of community getting frustrated with Meghan. It's like, no, speak honestly about the privilege that you're experiencing. She is literally just saying the truth.
Exactly. But to feed off of on something she said here, maybe it's the British tabloid that's talking about it, but I don't think I've seen any Squaddies that talk about it in the sense where, you know how the tabloid, the UK tabloid tends to do that reverse kind of thing. They get mad about everything. Look, for instance, the curtsy, for instance. But I haven't come across any tweet that were discussing about Meghan's skin color. I don't know. Did I? I don't know. If I did, I would have shared it with you. But let's continue.
And when we are criticizing, let's say like we are as dark-skinned people, as monoracial black people, this is a point that we bring up all the time. If the biracial black person, if the biracial light-skinned person is finally speaking truth to their reality and speaking this out loud, then who are we as a community to turn around and be like, rah, 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 rah. No, is this not what we want? Is this not, this is what we want to happen. So yeah, I think a lot of people just want to be mad at Meghan for any reason, holding her baby bump, eating avocados, having a blog. So yeah. This is a Meghan Markle stan account. There are so many things that Meghan Markle does that I would love to emulate. I want to work with UN Women. I want to obviously have my own blog. I'd love to have my own podcast. I think amplifying women's voices, especially women of color, is something that I want to be able to do. And why not start with my own and use my own to assist other people? So yeah, we love some Meghan Markle. Yeah, every woman holds her baby bump. It's your body. Not only
I like her. She's pretty. All right, let's see here. Wow, she's great. I can see her following in Meghan's footsteps. Thank you. There's that. Smart, ambitious, pretty woman. Stand Meghan. No surprise. Exactly. And this is the thing that was kind of shock to me, is that the way most UK women over there, the way that I see them came out, I was like, my God. It's not all of them, but anyway, let me leave that subject alone. It's just really sad to see other women putting others down. Okay, I think some black people are mad because they want to continue to gaslight darker skinned black women and pretend colorism doesn't exist so that they can downplay their experiences and brush it off. If they acknowledge it, then that will mean there is a difference in treatment. I don't know. This was my experience growing up. I was much more politicized to it due to my mom's history with racism, but I have tanned skin. People can be quite shocked when they realize my mom is black. Interestingly, mixed kids immediately ask me if my mom is black though. Huh, very interesting. Okay, thanks, my dear. I always stand the right people. Yep. It's the fact my girl knows Meghan's achievements and not her marital status for me. Yes. Okay, we do love Harry and Meghan. I don't know who she is. It just popped up on my timeline. I don't know who she is. Plus, I'm not on TikTok. I think that was a TikTok thing. I'm not on TikTok, so I don't know who she is. All right. Positivity is all I care about. She's saying something nice, so yeah. It's the fact my girl knows Meghan's achievements and not her marital status for me. Yes, we do love Harry and Meghan. I will want to have one without the other. This combo, Harry and Meghan, just fine. Okay, this is like me. We have problem when it comes to actual listening. Okay, this is true and totally relatable. All right, there's another one, and then after that I have one last one. Let's see here. Oh, there's another one who's spilling the beans. I don't know. Is that Katie Nicole or something? 2 minutes and 5 seconds. That should have been on top. Okay, they are spilling all over the place.
I think this latest trailer confirms that you're going to have two really key themes in the next 3 episodes: the media and the palace, and specifically the relationship between the two. And I suspect probably for the
we just wait. Harry just the preview. Well, we have until tomorrow. The preview just, you know, give you a snippet of a small part of the media, and all of them are coming out. We need to wait and listen. I mean, but they haven't learned anything yet. They're all coming out even before the thing is aired. But okay, telling on themselves. Okay, I'm gonna start all over. You guys hate when I talk over it.
Trailer confirms that you're going to have two really key themes in the next 3 episodes: the media and the palace, and specifically the relationship between the two. And I suspect probably for the likes of someone like me that has covered the royals for the past.
You're already telling on yourself. There it is here. She knows she's been lying. The squad be saying, why is, I think, is it NBC, one of the US network, why they keep on bringing her? She's lying, she's lying. There she is calling on herself.
Someone like me that has covered the royals for the past sort of 15, 16 years, there will be points where it's going to feel pretty uncomfortable, because it's very obvious that Harry feels...
It's pretty obvious you've been lying. You know you've been lying. Oh my God. Those people, growing adult.
Pretty uncomfortable, because it's very obvious that Harry feels that there has been a sort of unwritten pact between the media and the palace.
However, having said that, there is probably some truth in that, in the sense that the palace in particular was very keen to make sure that the heir to the throne was protected, and Harry could be sacrificed if necessary. And Harry could be sacrificed if necessary.
And that he has suffered as a result of it.
Well, let's be fair. That's kind of true. Let's be fair. That's kind of true. I mean, there is a royal protocol. All of us journalists who come up close to the royal family have to adhere to certain rules.
You have to play by the rule book.
You have to play by the rule book, and newspapers know as well.
Okay, I understand you have to play by the rule. Is the rule for the royal family is to lie? Don't you have common sense to just tell the truth? Yes, you could still follow the rules, but with the truth. Just say the truth. Oh my God, I would like to know what that rule is. You don't have to lie to tell your story, your perspective. There's Omid who did his best with what was given to him. But okay.
That if they fall foul, if the heir or the next in line to the throne is wronged, it doesn't get looked upon favourably by.
Yes and no, and I think you're right as well. And I think there is absolutely a sort of, listen, if you don't play by the rules, if you're going to be difficult or break those rules, then you'll be out. Does happen.
Okay, what is that damn rule? Is the rule is for you to lie? That's all. This is what Harry and Meghan are saying. If you're gonna report about them, tell the truth. That's it. If you guys were telling the truth, I don't think Harry will have that much of a problem. And of course, to stay off his face when he's doing private things. But in public, he doesn't mind. But you guys are lying, going out of your way to lie on him.
About how the media inflames this. I was called by the Sun newspaper. If you don't know what the Sun is, it's sort of
got the topless girl on page 3. That's all you need to know.
And they called me about a month ago to ask if I'd write about how Meghan was like Wallace and how Meghan was going to destroy the royal family and the arguments between Meghan and Kate. And I said, I'm really sorry, I'm just not privy to all of this. I don't think I could do it. And the commissioning editor was really twisting my arm to write this article and say, but you could say, couldn't you, that X happened, and you could say that she's fired all her staff, and you could say that Kate has said this. And I said, well, I'm really sorry, I don't know that, I can't do it. And this conversation went on for about half an hour, and I didn't write the article, but it just gives you an insight into how this whole thing is being, you know, the flames are being fanned by the media.
But you guys are lying, going out of your way to lie on him.
know we can rely on you for being a great guy. So what an incredible friend you were to Meghan Markle is. Have you guys hung out at all since then?
No, we haven't spoken. She just wrote me a very nice thank you letter and I framed it, and that was very nice of her to do. She just appreciated that I was honest, but it's so funny that we live in a time where everyone's like, it's such a big deal. I just did the right thing. Right. You know, it's okay to I feel like that should be the norm and the status quo, but it's like, whoa, it's so crazy. He told the truth. I think we should all be a little more honest.
Well, thank you for doing the right thing.
So what is that freaking rule the palace is telling you? Is it to lie?
But I don't think that's to say that there is a sort of blanket ban on any negative coverage about Prince William. I mean, I'm thinking he had a hard time in headlines not that long ago when he wasn't taking on as many royal duties as many people felt he ought to. And I remember one tabloid newspaper with a headline called Throne Idol, very much criticising William for not doing enough when his grandparents were still alive, in their old age and working pretty hard. So it's not to say the papers won't be critical of William, but I was reminded and wrote a commentary piece in Vanity Fair last night about Harry feeling that he would always cop the flack and William would get away scot-free. Now,
but isn't he telling the truth? Yeah, he's the one who's going through it. That MP that I did the review on, this is the thing. Harry was experiencing it. He was feeling it. He was going through it. So the person who's receiving those negative headlines left and right, they have feeling as well. They are human beings. My God. But is it so hard to tell the truth? Why can't you tell the truth? If you cannot tell the truth, I guess you're not in the business of being I don't know if I should even mention the word journalism and to these people, because they're not journalists. Almost everything they write, majority of the thing that they write are lies.
He raised the episode over the Nazi-wearing scandal in the last 3 episodes and said it was his biggest mistake of his life, his greatest regret. He was shopping with William for that costume when he chose it. William could have said, well, maybe this isn't the best idea. He could have perhaps helped his brother out, but it was Harry that got the flack for that.
Probably one of my first table first, isn't it? Probably me turning up thinking I've got my older brother at the school, he'll be looking after me, when in fact he just ignored me. Probably one of my first table first, isn't it? Probably me turning up thinking I've got my older brother at the school, he'll be looking after me, when in fact he just ignored me.
William could have said, well, maybe this isn't the best idea. He could have perhaps helped his brother out, but it was Harry that got the flack for that.
There's the thing here, but no one ever wrote about that. Why can't you say, some of you said, oh, the brother, I think it, from my understanding, I could be wrong. She didn't say it here, but I've either read somewhere, it was the brother who chose that particular outfit for him. All right. I don't remember where. I don't have a clip or anything like that, but I remember I was looking for the screenshot of that or some sort of a text about it. Nothing. Okay, you see everything else but that part. All right, next. Oh no, it's continue. Okay, this is really something. Confession is coming from every corner. All right, I shared this already at the beginning. There's me here about an hour ago. I don't know. Omid played by the rules. Okay, he told his truth based on his perspective. In my humble opinion, he didn't lie to tell us the story. He got some flack for telling his truth by the Rangers. Why can't these old farts tell their version of truth? Why they had to lie to us? Royal rats, British media, British press should be ashamed. Okay, little miss who said she met a friend who told her Harry watched Suits and said Meghan was his kind of girl. The lies they tell.
How much did you, Prince Harry, know about Meghan? Had you seen her on TV?
No, I'd never even heard about her until this friend said Meghan Markle. I was like, right, okay, give me a bit of background. what's going on here? So no, I'd never watched Suits. I'd never heard of Meghan before, and.
That's Harry who told us how they met. She is absolutely a prolific prevaricator, but we'll get an inkling of true or false on this one because the palace will respond in some way if William is made to look too bad, just a matter of time. Okay, allow your enemies their space to hate, they will destroy themselves in the process. Okay, she is probably bracing herself for the second half of the series. She probably wants to look like one of the fair one, but we all know that is a lie. Katie Nicole was suspected using illegal private investigator and phone hacking. The squad came with receipt. The squad came with receipt. BBC royal expert on Prince Harry press intrusion fails to mention own use of illegal private investigation and phone hackers. Phone hackers. Graham John, January 15, 2020. BBC News Channel interviewed royal pundit Katie Nicole about press intrusion on Prince Harry, but she did not declare her own shadow role in his anguish. At the Mail on Sunday, phone hackers and illegal private investigators supply her with stories. Miss Nicole wrote suspicious article about Prince Harry's phone hacking for 9 years. Wow! 9 years? In a row? What the F? Okay, she's going down. No wonder she's spilling.
And you've created it for what?
The thing is, Harry and Meghan did play by the rules. They did their duties. They never complained or explained. They tried to not overshadow the two-door ones.
Well, but with that said, for me, it's very important to, once you hit the ground running, even if you're doing it quietly behind the scenes, which is what I've focused my energy on thus far.
They tried to not overshadow the two-door ones.
For me, it's very important to, once you hit the ground running, even if you're doing it quietly behind the scenes, which is what I've focused my energy on thus far, is meeting with the right people, meeting with the right organizations behind the scenes quietly.
They try to not overshadow the two-door ones.
Is meeting with the right people, meeting with the right organizations behind the scenes quietly, learning as much as I can so that I can maximize the opportunity we have here to really make an impact.
They try not to overshadow the two dolls and supported the Queen, and media still attack them and their children for no reason. Yep. Here, the charge of overshadowing is wrongly laid at Harry and Meghan's feet. If it occurs, it's because of who they are naturally, separately, accomplished and appealing. Together, charisma, interesting, articulate and innovative. The royal family can't hide that despite their maneuvers. Yeah, I'm saving all these videos because the blame game is going to start and we need to have our receipt ready. Okay, yes, all these receipts will be needed in this battle. The shoe or Dan Wooten is having a meltdown. Okay, I don't follow him. If you guys don't put screenshot, I don't know. Alright, that's good to know. I hope he's having a sleepless night too. I want my timeline tomorrow filled with this receipt. These are for people who lie and lie and lie about Meghan when they knew she was being thrown to the dogs. Okay? And what are the rules you speak of, Katie? Thank you. That's what I was saying. I want to know what the rule is. The rules for it to just lie? Okay, if you know what's going on, just tell your truth. I don't understand. If they're doing the things, I don't know. There's more comment. Let me finish with this. This is my last one, okay? My last tweet for this video. Okay, I really like Harry and Meghan and everything they stand for. Princess Diana will be proud of them for standing up for what they believe in. Going against the grain takes balls. Okay, there's that. I'm not gonna play it again because it's already in this video. The palace in particular was very keen to make sure the heir to the throne was protected, and Harry could be sacrificed if necessary. There's a reason Prince Harry is calling his book Spare. Let the royal reporters who cover Harry and Meghan explain. Harry and Meghan. Okay, this seems like it was... Yeah, I played that already, so I'm not gonna play. Okay, I think they don't help themselves by not giving hard evidence or names, hence why so many not convinced of their behavior and constant public involvement. Okay, I reckon if Princess Diana was still here, things would be entirely different. Harry wouldn't have went down a dark path and most likely wouldn't have ended up with the likes of Meghan Markle. Well, it seems like okay, I'm not gonna... She probably in a hater kind of thing, but I could understand her point because I think I've raised something like this. Because when you look at all the other women Harry have dated, and then the tabloid chase them out, they can't withstand that intrusion. So in a way, yes, they sort of shape Harry in that direction to look for someone who's strong, who could withstand the tabloid, who could probably help him fight them. All right, so in a way, yes, I do agree. Let's see here. The way she put it, it's kind of in a negative way, but in a sense, I could understand her, because if they had just let Harry live his life, okay, let him be. Maybe report when he does something stupid, but don't go out of your way to get scoop or create the news for people. Okay, if you're a reporter, you see something, you say something, right? Isn't that stay within the code of ethic? So what these people have done is go out of their way, intrude into Harry's private life, and then chase those people out. And as they're chasing these people out, Harry, on the other hand, is getting stronger in a sense, and saying, okay, the next woman that I'm gonna be dating, this person is gonna have to be much stronger to be able to do that. Or at least maybe Harry was thinking, my humble opinion, I want a woman who doesn't care about any of this nonsense, the titles, this and that. When I'm ready to get out, she's more than happy to go, not worrying about title, this kind of thing. Maybe this was part of the list. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. So the tabloid sort of really give Harry more energy, become more stronger mentally and somewhat physically as well to deal with them. Because look at how he keep on calling them to court when they go, when they fall out of line. Because I've said in a couple of videos, but one recently where I said he had called them, he made a complaint to, is it IPSO? It's an organization that sort of followed code of ethic for, I'm just throwing the, for newspapers, the, what do you call this, reporters or whatever, newspapers, whatever, in the UK. But they told Harry that these people didn't do anything wrong. So that sort of fueled Harry and said, yes, you did something wrong because you're hurting my feeling. So now next time when they go out of their way to intrude in his private life and they, there's a line, I guess, in Harry's mind, said, if they cross this line, I'm gonna call them to court. I'm not even gonna file a complaint to, I believe it's IPSO. I'm just gonna call them straight to court. Ever since that rejection by IPSO, when newspapers go out of line and cross the line in Harry's life, okay, he called them to court. Alright, so they make him much stronger. Now they're all coming out like chicken without a head, spilling the tea on themselves. So they know Harry's coming for them if they... I don't know. I'm just saying. Let's see here. I read this. It has 13 comments. Let me read some of them because... Let's see here. What did he say? Did she say dog path? I see dog path here. Let's see here. Okay, I reckon if Princess Diana was still here, things would be entirely different. Obviously, yes, Harry will still have someone to love him. From my understanding, Harry, since Princess Diana died, I don't think he had that same type of love and nurturing kind of things over there. All right, Harry went down a dark path. Yes, I agree with her because they were drinking, there's that Vegas thing and all of that. So she may sound kind of deranged, but yes, the dark path that I'm seeing here, maybe she meant something else, is the dark path where he's drinking, he was smoking. I don't know if he did drugs, I do not know, but there's pictures that I have of him, he was smoking and stuff like that, and most likely wouldn't have ended up with the likes of Meghan. This is the part I don't agree with her, the way she worded it, with the likes of Meghan. What makes you think maybe you probably will still have?
How much did you, Prince Harry, know about Meghan? Had you seen her on TV?
No, I'd never even heard about her until this friend said Meghan Markle. I was like, right, okay, give me a bit of background. what's going on here? So no, I'd never watched Suits. I'd never heard of Meghan before, and
but there's a possibility. Yes, there is that possibility that maybe that will never happen.
I was beautifully surprised when I walked into that room and saw her, and there she was sitting there. I was like, okay, well, I really have to up my game. I'm gonna sit down and and make sure I've got a good chat.
Because if he had the love and affection and all of this, maybe Princess Diana will still be around with him.
I think for both of us, though, it was really refreshing because given that I didn't know a lot about him, everything that I've learned about him, I learned through him, as opposed to having grown up around different news stories or tabloids or whatever else. Anything I learned about him and his family was what he would share with me, and vice versa. So for both of us, it was just a really authentic and organic way to get to know each other.
And was that quite refreshing for you in the way that you've been brought up, you know, with a lot of people knowing a lot about you? Was it refreshing?
Or thinking they know.
Or thinking they know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Princess Diana would have moved to the US with Harry. I don't know. You just never know. But there's that possibility, yes. Maybe they will not end it up. But it did. This is what the universe did.
So, you know, the fact that I fell in love with Meghan so incredibly quickly was sort of confirmation to me that everything, all the stars were aligned, everything was just perfect. It was this beautiful woman just sort of literally tripped and fell into my life. I fell into her life. And
the evildoers act, universe react, okay? And then make things somewhat balanced in a way. Because if they had left Harry alone, they listened to Harry, because Harry have been saying things for a very long time. Leave him alone, don't cross the, leave my private life alone, whatever.
And to be honest with you, sadly, that line between public and private life is almost non-existent anymore, and we will continue to do our best to ensure that there is the line. You know, we are completely aware that we're in a very privileged position, and I will spend the rest of my life, you know, earning that privilege and trying to bring a spotlight onto things and causes that really matter to me, and hopefully matter to a lot of other people as well. Everyone has a right to their privacy, and
because if they had left Harry alone, they listened to Harry, because Harry have been saying things for a very long time. Leave him alone, don't cross the, leave my private life alone, whatever.
You know, a lot of the members of the public get it, but sadly in some areas there is this sort of incessant need to find out every little bit of detail about what goes on behind the scenes. It's unnecessary. You know, I hope that people get to see me here in this INVICTUS role, you know, cracking on with the guys and mucking in and having a good time with them. And this is, you know, this is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing, but the private life has to be private, and I hope people respect that.
If they did not cross that, okay, Harry will still be over there. That's another thing, another take. Harry will still be over there, and the kind of thing that we're seeing right now will not have happened, but it did. All right, they think that they own this guy, and Harry said, no, you don't own me. Okay, I went off with that. Let's see here. Racists showing their racism again. Dark path is KKK stalking. That is true. But I know, I don't know. I do agree in some shape or form. I do agree with her in some shape or form, because it's like a cause and effect kind of thing. But because of the tabloid cause, it made Harry become the way that he is. Right? So there's some truth to it. Okay, racism showing their racism again. Dark path is KKK stalking, changing uni, parading naked just to manipulate a boy to marry her. Diana will have stopped that family getting their clutches in. Okay, a dark path. Harry was in a dark path as a teenager. Not now, but he changed. Okay, that's the Harry grow. That's the thing that Princess Diana have said. Okay, the palace did not give Princess Diana any credit for growth.
I've always been the 18-year-old girl he got engaged to, so I don't think I've been given any credit for growth. And my goodness, I've had to grow.
Because she married into the royal family as a young, as a teenager. So she grew, she understands, she learned, she improved on herself. They never give credit. There's Harry here. We've seen the path. We've seen the pictures. We've seen it. It's a fact. It's a fact. Okay? We've seen it. And there he is now, a completely different human being from when he was a teenager. You could look back in your life. Things that you done as a teenager and as an adult. You'll be like, what the F was I thinking back then? Okay? So these are the kind of things. There's growth. We have to give Harry credit for growth. He changed. He learned. He educated himself where he felt like he needed the help. Okay? That's what I see here. Oh my God. This is going much not too long. Yeah, I like, okay, a dark path. Let's see here. Yeah, like anger, sadness, bitterness, not murder or violence. Maybe if his mom was still here, he would have been able to handle the situation differently by having someone else to talk to or a different perspective of. I agree with her. I think she was saying just something very, I don't know. It is true. If Princess Diana was alive, maybe even the egghead maybe would not be the type of person that he is, because they removed Princess Diana at such a young age from both of them. Okay, maybe there are certain decisions that the other one is making. Princess Diana would have been a voice of reason and said, no, don't do this. Okay, yeah. Okay, or maybe he's just found his soulmate and it's other people who have a problem with it. Yeah, that's his soulmate, yes, but I don't know. You absolutely could be right, and that's your opinion. I don't know. I agree with her. I don't know. Certainly, there seem to be a lot of people, mainly those who identify as being unright, who have a problem with it. Speaking as someone who has been in a mixed-race relationship for the last 30 years, I can certainly empathize with Harry and Meghan's pleasure plight. Okay, my dog path comment wasn't implied. See, I think I got her. I think I understood her, and that's the same thing that I was saying here. But let's see here. My dog path comment wasn't implying that being with person of color is wrong. I was simply saying that had his mom still been here, I feel things would have been very different for Harry. That's what I got too. I reckon he will still have been a part of the royal family too. I know there are people who disagree. I sort of understand her. I think I was right in the sense that she was saying it. I can't agree more. I doubt he will have ever met Meghan. You just never know. Look at this. He didn't go out of his way. It's to the phone, IG.
So the fact that I fell in love with Meghan so incredibly quickly was a sort of confirmation to me that everything, all the stars were aligned, everything was just perfect. It was this beautiful woman just sort of literally tripped and fell into my life. I fell into her life.
Maybe that same path would still be there. Maybe that same path would still be there.
No, it was hugely refreshing to be able to get to know someone who isn't necessarily within your circle, doesn't know much about me, I don't know much about her. So to be able to start almost afresh, right from the beginning, and getting to know each other step by step, and then taking that huge leap of only 2 dates, and then going effectively on holiday together in the middle of nowhere, and sharing a tent together and all that kind of stuff. It was fantastic. It was absolutely amazing to get to know her as quickly as I did.
You just never know. It's just that the thing in between could have been different. The teenage years, the smoking, the drinking, the partying, maybe that could have been different. But perhaps him meeting Meghan through the phone, maybe it will still be there. Okay, so it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. All right, let's see here. But the thing in between, the teenage years sort of got him stronger. That's what I think. Okay, made him stronger, made him realize the path that he was going through. You know, that's after his mom left and stuff like that. So we just never know. We just have to accept reality and move on with our life. But I did understand that particular comment. All right, so let's do a quick prayer. What should we pray about? Prayer for progress. Let's do that. All right, prayer for progress. Okay, and let's do protection. Protection is always good because these the Sussexes need protection. Okay, your love and faithfulness along with your goodness and mercy surround me daily, so I will not fear whatever might come against me. My trust is in you, God, and I give thanks to you for your love and protection. In Jesus' name, amen. O Lord, thy protection and protection strength. Let's do this one here since it's there. Okay, dear Heavenly Father, my heart is burdened over the unforeseen threat that comes against my marriage as well as against other people's marriage. There are so many things in this world that can bring us down, hurt us, or threaten to steal our joy. Oh, that's for sure. I pray protection over all of us, that no matter what circumstances are, we remain steadfast, trusting your will for our lives. I also pray our marriage are stronger than ever, able to withstand any such threat. In Jesus' name, amen. I think this is a good prayer for that. All right, so that's it. I end up doing an hour. It was supposed to be a quick one. Okay. It is 12:30 p.m. right now. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. I was gonna put another video out, but there it is here. This one. All right, it's 4 minutes and 22 seconds. YouTube, it wants to how do you call this? Wants to review it first, and there's another one. Okay. YouTube wants to remove it, but this, okay, I don't know what we're gonna do for the holiday, for the Christmas holiday. So I try to put at least one a day for you guys have something to watch. Okay, but other than that, I have some videos ready to be seen, but I want to save them. Okay, there's 2 of them for the 15. Okay, there's these 2. That was a long recording. I split it into 2, and there's another one. Okay, like 2 hours recording. I split it into 2. There's another one. That's that. Okay, so that's it. For I think the reason I'm sharing this is because my channel is growing. So some of you who probably, I don't know, if you care, I don't know. That's it. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support.
For me, it's an added member of the family. It's another team player as part of the bigger team. And you know, for all of us, all we want to do is be able to carry out the right engagements, carry out our work, and try and encourage others and the younger generation to be able to see the world in the correct sense, rather than perhaps having a distorted view.